I'll tell you what,
Yeah, well, and you got to work with a lot of people to do that. I mean, police officers, of course, are not state officers. You need to help the local
right.
attorneys and city attorneys and county attorneys understand the rules and how to communicate them. And, you know, Bob McDonald has done a little bit of that. I was privileged to serve on his Internet Safety Task Force. One of the ways we got the message out is how to educate kids and their parents on sexual predators and other Internet threats was to bring the Attorney General's people into the schools and into the communities. And they even allowed them into Arlington with my help. And it worked. The message was communicated much more effectively than anything that the Attorney General's opinion.
Okay.
Well, I would point out, you know, I start from the Senator's perspective. I have a staff with the enormous budget of $37,000 a year. So, you know, we're everywhere. The Attorney General's office has over 200 attorneys and over 100 professional staff and support staff. And they have constituent offices, including Northern Virginia, and we have the outreach in place to do that kind of education, and it's the logical avenue to do that from the state level. And I would suggest that it matters more, actually, the smaller the locality. A place like Fairfax, where they have 1,350 police officers, and they have resources that, you know, they don't have in Giles County or in Botetourt or what have you, leads to a greater need for assistance in the smaller localities. And the AG's office is the logic.
Okay. Right.
There's one other reason to do that, by the way. You can call them a fiscal watchdog, but every private attorney knows it well. Better compliance yields fewer lawsuits.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Fewer judgments and attorneys.
If you arrest one of our members falsely, there will probably be a lawsuit. Okay. Do we do that? I guess we're really kind of at the end of our time. I'll give you maybe 1 minute each, just a quick wrap up. And for those of you here, you know, we always historically go to a restaurant just for fellowship and do Fuddruckers, as usual, just down the road. Actually, it's that way. And any of you are invited if you want to come to that. That's fine. You're certainly invited if you want to talk to some of our members. It's just an informal thing for us. So I guess we'll just go right to left. Go ahead and do a wrap.
All I'll say is thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be here. I appreciate your devotion to the Constitution and to our liberties. And as your next Attorney General, I'm going to be that person who goes into court and protects that. And all I would say is that when you go to Richmond on May 30th and you pick that candidate, recognize you got 3 top-notch conservatives running, and you got 3 people who I believe are going to defend the Constitution. But you only got 1 prosecutor, and you've only got 1 veteran. And I hope that's where your vote will go. Thank you.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks, John. I will agree that you've got 3 top-notch conservative candidates here. I hope if you're Republican, I hope you'll think about as you decide who to support, who's got the best combination of electability, broad-based legal experience, and a knack with common sense conservative solutions in practice. And with that, I'm going to say that I'm so sorry I can't go to Fuddruckers because I'm going to have to make my dinner tonight, and it would be a lot better at Fuddruckers. But I hope you'll understand my 2 children just got home from college, and I told them I'd be home as soon as I was available. Thank you, however, for having me. It's been great to hear your views and be able to converse with people.
Thank all of you for years of help on the Second Amendment, both in my campaigns, and we've always run grassroots campaigns, and you all have been the best Second Amendment organization at the grassroots level in Virginia, and I hope you'll continue to do that and grow it. I look forward to seeing all of you on January 19th at the Bell Tower and thereafter. There's no substitute for personal lobbying of your legislators. It's better than letters, it's better than emails, and you remind them that you're out there and that there are lots of other people who share your views, and I appreciate your vigilance on behalf of the Constitution. It's a big part of why I run, and I appreciate your commitment to it. Thank you all very much, and I appreciate your support.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I apologize again that you all got stuck with me, but I hope I was able to convey some of what the Lieutenant Governor believes, and I just want to leave you with this. You know, rhetoric is easy. It's always easy during a campaign. You know, even John Kerry walked out with a blaze orange hat on and had somebody else hold a duck that he claimed that he shot. But look, results and record. Yeah. Results and record is what matters. And Bill Bowling has both of those things. I hope you'll take a look at them. I hope we can count on your support in the convention and on into November. And I appreciate the opportunity to be here. And thank you so much for everything that you all did.
I also like to thank the opportunity to be here. Results and records matter. And we talked here tonight about several things in Virginia that's not going the right way. You don't change with using the same people that were there before that helped create the problem. I'm a new voice. I'm ready to lead and I care about liberty. I care about the Constitution. And it's not where you start, it's where you finish. So thank you very much.
Man, one more question. Plan on being at the Bell Tower with us. Ms. Dodson?
January 19th, 11 a.m.
Ms. I'd like to know how many of the other, is everyone on the panel going to be there, or is it just?
That's lobby day, that's one of the key days.
I'm not sure off the top of my head. Okay.